round 3 in Cronulla. We're about to find out the gates going down. Not a bad start from the inside for Larwood, but it's Barham that gets to the first turn first. Sneaking down the inside, Cole Thompson on the 14.
Yeah, that's Thompson right there on that Penrite Empire Kawasaki entry. And he wasn't at the first 2 rounds. Look, he was here last year on a different team. They called him up, I believe on Sunday right after Redcliffe, and said, all right, we need you down here. We need you to win some races. He's highly capable, as you can see right now. But he wants to set the tone early and say, all right, I know I wasn't at the first 2 rounds, but I'm going to be a contender here to win tonight. And how about Caleb Barham? He was awesome at the first 2 rounds, 3rd right now in this Heat 1.
He's really stepped it up in the Supercross as we see the My Pay Now Whole Shot Award going to the Caleb Barham 16 machine, as he is under a lot of pressure at the moment. Tight to the outside. This is not the favourite line going into a turn like this. Somehow he manages to stay upright, and he's got the inside for this one. That will work.
Barham was nice right there. He could have been a little bit more aggressive, but Wilson Todd was a championship favorite coming into the season. There's no doubt about it, and especially, I believe it was night 1. He had the win in his hand, made a big mistake. The dirt was very difficult there, just was pushing too hard, made a big mistake, wasn't able to get on the podium. But he's an absolute championship contender. He's won races before. He's a motocross champion. He has all the pedigree to be up there. Just unfortunately had a bad first 2 rounds, so he's looking for some redemption here at Cronulla.
How about this? Things heating up the front for Cole Thompson. Lots of pressure being applied by the number 5 machine of Alex Larwood. If you didn't see the crash earlier on, you would have no idea that he had that enormous get off, because right now he looks like a rider that is ready to take on for the lead. Not quite close enough just yet, but wow, the pressure that's being laid down in 2nd place on Cole Thompson. This is a heat race for the day, and final chance for Larwood. Sweeps into that turn, tries to line up outside through the whips. If he gets a good run in here, he may be able to look at something like we saw with Wilson Todd in the next one. Squares it up again, side by side. The Australian, the Canadian, battling it out for the lead.
There you see Thompson checks up right there, but Larwood, what a move! That is an absolutely great pass right there. Still able to get that triple. Comes up a little bit short right there. And enter Wilson Todd into this chat hammy.
Wow, absolutely. Look at Todd to the inside now. Cole Thompson was trying to play games there in that turn, and it backfired on him massively. Larwood will go through these last couple of turns, looking to pick up the first win on the night. What a performance. The number 5, Alex Larwood, crashed to win. Let's head down to Trent with Larwood.
Alex Larwood, that was a heck of a pass there to get the heat race win, but I mean, talk about the crash and then the heat race win, that turns your night around really quick.
Yeah, it definitely does. Had a bit of a big crash in qualifying. Luckily I'm all good. Yeah, got off to an awesome start and drove my laps and was able to pass Cole on the last lap, so pretty happy with that, and now we can move forward to the 2 races later on.
There you go, guys. What a turnaround.
Good shot of the lineup here. Tiger Wood, number 6, good to see him back out there. Byron Dennis after a massive crash in Redcliffe as well. Board goes sideways, revs are up, and we're about to get heat number 2 underway. Good start out for Kingsford to the inside. Cosford following through. Oh, there's the first of our riders unable to stop, diving out to the outside. That there is the 51 machine. We'll have to pick up who that one was a little bit later as we see a challenge up the front here. Already Cosford into the lead. This is great to see.
Look at the 3 Yamahas. 1, 2, 3. Tons of whoop speed right there from Cosford. And here comes Lachie Turner in the 3rd and the 21 in the 9. Watch them. They're teammates. They're friends. But I'm telling you, there was some competitiveness going on last week. We seen it here a couple weeks ago at Redcliffe. You do not want to be the 2nd or 3rd best guy on the team, that's for sure.
That's a polite way of saying it. I'm impressed. However, Turner wastes 0 time, puts himself straight into 2nd place. Kingsford didn't even see where that was coming from as the riders bounce their way into the first of our rhythm sections on lap number 2.
Oh, this track is so fast right now. There you see, there's that dirt. The 9's able to square him up right there. Let's see if he can go down the left side of the whoops, and then he's going to turn down potentially and get back to the inside like Alex Larwood did. Just not close enough. Cosford, yeah, he raised whoop speed.
That's exactly what I was going to say. There was no slowness in that whoop speed for Cosford. It's really quick for these riders to turn down like that. Turner right there on the back wheel.
And Kingsford losing the wheel a little bit right here. This is a great ride for Cosford. And sometimes this is all you need, even in a career career, like I talk about career-defining moments all the time, sometimes it's just a heat race. That's all you need, especially to try and beat the points leader. But Turner getting aggressive with him right here down the left side. Tons of loop speed. Cosford doesn't get aggressive. Oh, he doesn't. Turner into first.
That could have been a different ending to that story right there if Cosford wanted it. He knows it's only a heat. There's no need to do anything silly right now. There was the chance that he could have potentially taken himself out now. Bad run through the whoops that time for Cosford, so it's just unraveled a little bit over this last lap.
This is a great ride from Lachie Turner.
A perfect way to start the night once again as Kingsford makes a final dive, but it is Turner that takes the win. Cosford with the ride of the year, in my opinion. If we can see that again in these finals, then he is going to be a massive contender for a podium here tonight. Let's head down to Trent, who is with our winner.
Well, Lachie Turner, Australia's looking good on you at the moment. You can't be beaten here in another heat race win. You had work to do in that one, though. Your teammates, 1, 2, 3 for the teammates too, but they made you work for that heat race win.
Yeah, no, it's good for the team to go 1, 2, 3. The plan is tonight to go 1, 2, 3 again with the whole team. So obviously I had to work for that, but it's good that I had to work for that. So now I know in the main event I could get a okay start and still win. So yeah.
There you go, guys. Confidence oozing out of Lachie Turner.
There's not a more stressful race, that's for sure. And here we go. Gate's about to drop. So much emphasis. AC said it. Who's going to get there first?
I landed to the inside. Oh, how about on the outside? Endo's into the turn, trying to pull up as the 43 machine of Brie also getting it very loose, coming over the first of our rhythm section on a transfer through. Nothing silly by either of these two as I landed with a big triple in. Tries to close it down. One more turn to go and Constantino will come around, pick up a race win. The LCQ goes the way of the 44. Story's about to be written right now. Larwood looks good from the inside. Can he get the jump though? Barham's out quick as well, trying to sweep around the outside. Tiger Woods, Larwood's there. Who went down the first turn? Cosford has gone down in the first turn.
What a start for Larwood and Barham out front, but I had my eye on the Larwood-Turner battle, and Larwood had an amazing jump off the gate, but how about Barham out front?
Kingsford is there as well early in this one, so well positioned as we see Larwood looking to, he's gone down.
And he just gets a little antsy, gets into the back of Barham right there. Down he goes, and just like that, only an 8-lap main event here, so he's got a lot of work to do in a short amount of time.
How about this battle up front, though, as we see Barham under a lot of pressure now from Ryder Kingsford, who has turned everything around tonight. He looked good in the heat, didn't quite pick up the heat win, my apologies. And as he tries to square it down, Barham read that one, knew exactly what was going on.
Oh, that was excellent. Wasn't able to get the triple out, but you see landed on the back tire. Little mad skills action right there allows him to get square up the turn, get the line in the rhythm section. And brought him down hard.
Barham pulling up short on the step over there and finds himself hitting the ground, losing all of those positions, puts Lachie Turner there into second place. Barham is back, so Tiger Woods now to third. Here is the replay.
Barham just comes up short right there. His handlebars kind of fall out of his hands. Yeah, this is huge for Kingsford. We started the show in the heat races earlier today. Kingsford hole-shotted. He went to third. He was right there with Lachie Turner. Lachie Turner was able to get that win. And I mentioned just the speed that Kingsford has, but the racecraft, is that Barham down
that's
again?
Barham down again in the back.
That's the 19.
Oh,
yeah.
19, all right, sorry, my apologies. I think he's having a terrible time. Connor Adams that was, unfortunately.
And there's going back to Kingsford, there's a difference between having that speed, Adam, but then having that speed lap after lap after lap, and I always believe he's had the speed to do it. Now he just needs to do it consistently. He's proven it right here.
Well, speed, as you know, is such a small part of the equation. You have to have so many tools in your bag to go out here and win a race. Speed is only a small part of it. Can you do it lap after lap? Can you do it when the moment is the biggest? I've heard big, great things about Ryder Kingsford, and he's showing me why right now.
Across the whoops again, looking extremely comfortable towards the finish line, and a win in final number 1 for the Yamaha rider.
That is one main event win under the books, and you look very good all day, and that looked like you were just out there. You had your teammate behind you, but you look like you had a handle.
Yeah, Yeah, first 2 rounds were rough. I felt like I had good riding and speed, but I just didn't have starts. And yeah, we really put in over 100 starts the last 2 weeks, and that really paid off. So can't thank everyone enough, especially my coach Ross Beaton. Wouldn't be here without him. So yeah, it's cool to get the boys 1 and 2. Let's finish it off that way tonight as well.
Starts are key, guys.
Can Turner get up there once again? It is down to this race. Gates are down. Good jump out from the 14 of Thompson. Kingsford is there as well. It looks like he's going to put himself up front.
Wow, that was clutch right there. He needed to get that done. Kingsford out front, and they are brothers. We just watched his brother, Cade Kingsford. Now it's Ryder Kingsford. Talented family.
The 20 points is nothing in the big scheme of things, especially over a double header at each round.
You can see Turner's ratcheting it up right now. The intensity is at the max right now. Turner's going for it.
And with these shorter races, for Lachie Turner right now being the guy in second, it's easy to study your competition. As the 21 of Kingsford makes a big mistake there in the whoops, allows Lachie Turner to get alongside. Is he going to cut down and get him? Wow! What a pass, gentlemen. That was textbook.
That was a good move right there. Unbelievable pass for the lead. Lachie Turner, your championship points leader, absolutely made him. That's going to be the pass of the night. That is absolutely the pass of the night. Lachie Turner just put on his teammate, Ryder Kingsford.
What a race we've witnessed here for the SX2 final number 2 as Turner works his way around the final 2 times. He has had to work for it. He will tie on points tonight, but he'll be awarded the overall and hold that championship lead. And that continues the confidence that we're seeing out of this rider. He is going to be a very hard man to beat.
That was a heck of a race win. You're fired up. You had work to do. Battle your teammate, seen the mistake, capitalised on it, and then you ran away. That's probably the toughest one of these 3 you've got so far.
Yeah, that one was definitely technical because my teammate was riding phenomenal. So I just had to honestly ride behind him and wait for him to make a mistake. As much as that sounds wrong, but he's riding so good, that's the only way. You just need to be consistent, especially with how technical this track is. Consistency is key.
Look fired up here, boys. Lachie Turner, big smiles. And in 3rd place, the Polyfloor Honda Racing Australia number 4 of Tiger Wood. Second place, the Monster Energy Yamaha of Ryder Kingsford. And your winner of the 2025 Boost Mobile AUSX Cronulla, the Monster Energy Yamaha number 9, Lachie Turner. What an epic night of racing here, boys, in SX2.
Great to see another new face up on the podium there, JB.